Good evening, children. Welcome to Gayatri Auntie's story time. Will you all join me in my story time? Will you all join me in my story time? It's interesting, it's not boring. I can promise you won't be snoring. Will you all join me in my story time? It is looking time, it's also listening time. It is learning time, it's also laughing time. It's interesting, it's not boring. I promise you won't be snoring. Will you all join me in my story time? Will you all join me in my story time? Will you all join me in my story time? Great! I am sure you will join me in my story time. And today I've brought you the story Baby Elephant. Okay? See how cute the baby elephant is. Okay? So let us listen to the story of the baby elephant. Now, before I talk about the baby elephant, I know you all have heard about something when we all talk about five senses. One, two, three, four, five senses. Eyes to see, ears to listen, nose to smell, tongue to taste, and skin to feel. This story talks about one of the senses. That's your clue. Okay? Although Ephra was the smallest baby elephant in the entire elephant herd, she had the biggest ears. Oh, yes. Now that is the African elephant. And that is baby Ephra. She's so goody baby, but look at her ears. Wow, they're so beautiful. But there was a problem. What was the problem? She did not use the ears. Oh my God. She hardly listened. She never listened. So her ears were never used by Ephra. Yes? This is the entire group of elephants. Lovely big group of elephants. So let's see what happened. Like when she had her mud bath, you know the elephants have a mud bath. They enjoy doing it. It was such fun wallowing in all that squishy mud. She didn't listen to her mother saying, "That's enough now, Ephra. Stop it." She won't listen. See her mother? Her mother is telling Ephra, "That's enough, Ephra." But where? Ephra's ears, she always put them to sleep. The ears were always asleep. They should be awake, no? Then only you can use your ears. No, Ephra never did that. And when she went on her favorite walk through the trees, amidst that grasslands, around these mountains, she never listened to her aunt saying, "Hurry up, Ephra. We are all waiting for you to catch up. Hurry up, come fast." Aunt will tell that, but Ephra will not listen. Now that's the big group of elephants walking. And when you're walking in such a big grassland, you have to be together. Otherwise, some wild animal, some other wild animal, any dangerous animal can attack you. And Ephra was a baby elephant, right? So her aunt would keep telling, "Come on, Ephra, join us." Ephra's ears were asleep. They were never awake. You all should know, right? We should sharpen your ears and keep them ready so that we can listen everywhere. But Ephra was not doing it. When the baby elephants took turns to play under the rainbow waterfall, Ephra never listened to her father saying, "Time to come out now, Ephra. Time up. Enough of playing." Because of Ephra, the other elephants will never get a turn. See beautiful rainbow waterfalls. Beyond the waterfalls, people could see the rainbow. All the animals enjoyed playing there. But if Ephra comes out, only the other elephants can go. That place was small for all elephants to stand and have together. So when Papa's calling, she would never listen. That's not a good thing, right? Elephants have big ears. All of us have ears, whether they are big or small, and we need to put them to use. But Ephra never did that. Don't stray too far away from the herd, Ephra, shouted her grandmother. Don't stray far away, don't be far away, come with the group. But Ephra paid no attention at all. Very bad, really bad. She could only think of the long grass that was tickling her tummy and her feet. Her grandmother had to run behind her to catch her by the tail and drag her back. Look at what Ephra's doing. If grandmother had not pulled her, maybe she would have had a big fall. Naughty girl Ephra is. So in every place you saw Ephra the baby elephant not listening to anybody. She never used her ears. Yes. Her mother, her aunt, her father, her grandmother tried and tried and tried. Oh no, this girl. What do we do to make her listen to us? They just could not make Ephra listen to them. Yes? See? You can see the elephants, you can see Ephra, you can see everyone around. She would not be listening to anything that is told to her. But one day, something happened and that changed everything for Ephra. What happened? Let us see. After a long, hot walk, the herd of elephants reached the edge of the biggest, bluest lake that Ephra had ever seen. Wow, such a huge expanse of water. Ephra thought, oh my God, what fun it is to be able to bathe in the water, play in the water, swim in the water, have fun in the water. She started getting ideas. I should do this, I should do that with my friends, with my cousins. All Ephra could think now was jump into the cool water, swim to all the possible places, islands, tiny spots. She never listened to the whole herd and the grandmother and the aunt shouting, stay close to the edge. The water is full of dangerous crocodiles. Crocodiles, babies, listen. Don't go deep into the water. The water is full of dangerous crocodiles, they kept saying. But Ephra had already jumped into the water. She had jumped in and started swimming. Did she listen to what the elders said? No. Her ears were asleep, I guess. They didn't listen. And as she was having fun, you see, as the water looks beautiful, right? Icy, cool, refreshing. What would we do? We also will have fun. But we have to be careful not to get into trouble because there can be danger somewhere. Same thing happened to Ephra. Suddenly she was surrounded by snapping teeth. The island wasn't an island but a group of hungry crocodiles. Oh my God. How many crocodiles you can see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crocodiles surrounding one baby elephant. Look at her face. She did not expect that. Oh my God, I'm so scared. What is going to happen? Look at their teeth. They're all having such sharp teeth. Angry looks. They look angry and hungry also. I never knew there are crocodiles there. But the other elephants had seen Ephra was in danger. The whole herd of elephants stampeded into the water. Splash, 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 splash. They started trumpeting and they were scaring the crocodiles away. They just started splashing, splashing loudly, and they trumpeted loudly and they walked into the water. And before that, they had given a nipped tail to Ephra. They had tried to bite her tail, but she was safe. But she was terrified. She was scared. She was panting. She didn't know what to do. And she was saved by her uncle, aunt, father, mother, grandmother. Everybody, all the big elephants came and saved her. And grandmother told her, Ephra, had you listened when we told that this place is full of crocodiles, you would not have done this. Now, baby, why didn't you listen? Ephra put her head down in shame and said, I'm so sorry, Grandma. Always I put my ears to sleep. Now I know I have to use my ears and listen. Otherwise, I'll get into trouble. I'm so sorry. From then on, Ephra learned to listen when people are talking to her, because she knew that only when we listen, we learn a lot. We get a lot of food for the brain when we listen, to think about it, to listen to it, Only then we can also grow up as big people. You go to the school, you have to listen to teachers. You're at home, you listen to what Papa, Mama, grandparents, everyone, adults say. Sometimes you listen when your friend is talking to you something important and nice. Everywhere listening is very, very important. One of the senses, hearing, listening is very, very important. And that was what that the baby elephant Ephra learned today. Yes? So how did you like the story? Did you all listen? Or were your ears sleeping? I was joking. I know you all will listen. Fantastic children I have. Okay? So, how about a small song that I just thought of yesterday, How does the song go? It tells you, these are your ears and they help you to listen. These are your ears and they help you to listen to all the sounds around you with great ease. To all the sounds around you with great ease. The clapping of your hands and the snapping of your fingers. The chirping of your birds and the buzzing of the bees. Clapping of your hands and snapping of your fingers. Chirping of the birds and the buzzing of the bees. These are your ears and they help you to listen to all the sounds around you with great ease. Listen very carefully when parents talk to you. Pay full attention when teacher is speaking to you. Listen very carefully when parents talk to you. Pay attention when your teacher wants to speak to you. You listen very carefully when friends are talking to you. You listen very carefully when friends talk to you. Listening well makes years to be a happy part of you. Listening well makes years to be a happy part of you. These are your ears and they help you to listen to all the sounds around you with great ease. That's it, children. I hope you liked the story, the song, and the message that the story gave you. So you all stay safe, be good children, and eat very healthy food. Stay inside the house and do as much work as possible. Keep smiling and be happy always. Gayatri Aunty will come back to you with another story and a beautiful message with it. Okay? Ta-da! Bye-bye!